Welcome to our 8th advanced training class of AI technology, AI automations. In this class, in previous class, we learned how the form work. we created, we we shown you the demo of the one Google form, which you can see on my screen. And when we fill up these details, let's say Ahmed Hussein and city is Jehabak and email address webshare69 at gmail.com and phone number is 1234 and press submit. So we saw the presentation of this form. Whenever the customer fill up the detail into the form, so this we're gonna receive through the emails. So the customer gonna receive the emails, so the emails appears here. And also we saw that this all detail, whatever we enter into the form, that will also gonna add into the Google sheet of the Google sheet, the Google sheet of the in a Google sheet. Then we saw that this Google sheet is linked with the code. We call it the apps script code, and this code also linked with the triggers. So we go to see here, this is the trigger we created, and the moment when the information appear here in a Google sheet, so the trigger will pick up those information and send it to our email address. So this is our email. Oh, sorry, this is our email. Where we go, where our email is, this is our email, and we receive the information here in our email box. You can see this information came here. Thank you for submitting your service request. We have received the following detail. So this information, this email is the auto generated email. So we gonna receive the two email. One is the admin will receive the email, and second email will send to the customer. So this service, this automation service is very important for the doctors, lawyers, accountants, and newscasters, bloggers. So whoever provide the customer service, this service is very important for them. So in today's video we will learn how we create our first Google form. So let's go from the beginning. To create the Google form, we open our okay, before we go to this, let me explain you the one more things. Yeah, so what basically happening in our previous video, we create the HTML form. This is the HTML form. HTML form will send through the function. HTML form will connect with the to the Google sheet, and this data will appear in the Google sheet. Moment the data appear in this Google sheet, another function will trigger, and this function will tell to the Google script it received the informations. The moment then the Google script will pick up that information and send it to the output to the emails. So this all we're gonna learn in today's video. So let's start from our first section is the Google form. So for the Google form, we just type here the Google form, and then we select the second option, the Google form, and then from here we select the blank Google form, and then we change the name to the Google form is the service form. Service form. And now we're gonna add the detail into the form. So basically we're gonna add the five field in this form. First is the name, that is for the first name. first name, and then form on right hand side we select the type of this data. We select the short answer text, and then in a bottom we select the required fields. The required field means this the customer must submit that information. Without submitting the blank information, the form won't accept. Then we add the second field. From here the plus button, we click the we press the plus button, and our second field was city. For that also we need the short. It automatically went to the short, and from here also we select that required. So see, the moment we select the required, so the red color asterisk will appear. That is the means, that's mean the this field required, then form won't accept the blank field. And similar way we add one more field is the email address. Email address is also short. Then we add the fifth field is phone number. The moment we create our this 4 field, we will press the publish buttons, and then publish button we're gonna generate the forms. The moment this form is generated, then we have to link that form with the Google Sheet. To link the form with the Google Sheet, we need to go to the responses. Okay, we need to go to the responses. Let's go back to the form. Click here. We go to the responses, and from the responses we will click the view in the sheet or link the sheet. So all options are available here. So we go to the view in the sheets. So moment we click that, so this sheet will be automatically created, and it will pick up the all forms informations. After doing that, we have to create the coding for code to create the functions. So the function will read the information from the Google form, will save into the Google Sheet. The moment the information appear in the Google Sheet, the moment the information appear in this Google Sheet, this Google script we call GS will run the function. It will read that those information and send it to the email address, which we call output. So let's do that coding here. Okay, this is our coding sections. We'll click this, come out from here. This is our coding sections. The coding, how do we go to the coding section? We will go to the our sheet, and from the sheet we will select the extension, and from the extension we will select the Google Apps script, and that will take us to the Google Sheet. So this coding, the function in the beginning is little difficult to understand, so we don't learn how to write the function. So we tell to the ChatGPT to write the function for us. So for that we go to the ChatGPT. We will take the picture of this form. Okay, let's go back to the responses here. Okay, go to the questions. Yeah, we take the picture of the we take the picture of the Google Sheet. The field we need, first field is a time stamp, it is automatically created. Second field is the full name. Third field is the city. Fourth is the email address, and fifth is the phone number. Basically we added the only 4 field, but this field was automatically added by the Google Sheet. So we take the picture of that and we will send to the Google script. So this is the picture we took it from there. So you can see the time stamp, full name, city, email address, and phone number. And we tell to the Google script to generate the code for us. So we wrote the prompt here, write the code for us, and then Google Sheet gonna write this code. So we select this code from here, the copy, and we gonna paste it here in our Google Apps code. We're gonna paste it here. Once we pasted this information, then we have to link that code with the triggers. So we go click the trigger from the left hand side, and from the trigger, first option we have to select on form submit. That is the function we see here in our code. Our code here. Okay, That is the function we see in our code. I will show you later. And these two will remain as it is, the head and the and form spreadsheet. And then fourth one also we will select on a form submit. And then next we'll see the failure. In the case of the email failure, we say the notify us immediately, and then we save the trigger. Here we save the trigger. So we saw this complete demo, and once again let me show you this demo again. We go to the our service form. This is our service form. We fill it. If we fill up the details again here, oh, this is also, we go to the our service form and go back to the response, and we fill up our details here. Farhan, city is any city, email address is Webshare. We need the right email address here because we're gonna receive that email which generated from the automation, or we will receive on this email address, gmail.com, and phone number is 1222222 and submit. The moment we submit the information, so it comes here, we see the information appear in our Google Sheet, and you heard the sound of my phone, so my email also received that information. Go back to the email address, notification, and see this requested to come here. So this is okay, any city, the city name, phone number is this, submitted information is this, dear Farhan, this all automatically generated. I hope you enjoy this our